Hi, so today is Wednesday, January 13th, 2021. I'm making this video for my in-class students, but also my online students. I'll be sharing it with you as well. So just so you know, today is National Rubber Ducky Day. So if you see your Jeep, okay, and you happen to be in possession of a rubber duck, you're supposed to leave it on the Jeep. And so I've collected 4 already on my Jeep. If any of you have Mr. Perkins, then you might want to just give them a little fact trivia there about that. All right. Our mini lesson today is going to be on passive and active verbs and misplaced modifiers. So I have a little funny there for you. Students cook and serve grandparents. Yeah, not very good, is it? So that's kind of what we're covering today. All right, so in your journal, after today's warm-up, you have January 13th, and you already wrote the word there, and then you put they are. And now you're going to start your notes. Our mini lesson today is a lot of note taking, so I do apologize for that, but it's important we get this stuff done. All right, passive verbs. So whatever you see in the screen in front of you is what you're writing. Describe the action of a person or thing that is not the subject of a sentence. That's what passive verbs mean. Okay, that's just a bunch of words to me. I know it probably is to you too. So let me give you some examples. Computers are shipped by many countries. Okay, do we know which countries are shipping the computers? No. But what we do know is that computers are shipped by many countries. Kind of a vague statement, kind of lame, right? It's no one specific. It's no one, no country specific, is shipping the computers. Another example is 5 hamburgers must have been eaten by the man. Again, we're speculating. Do we even know who ate the 5 hamburgers? No, but we just see some guy and we're like, oh, it must have been him. That's passive, okay? That's passive. Active verbs, again, you should be writing this same stuff in your journal. Active verbs describe the action of a person or thing that is the subject of a sentence. So now we took those 2 examples that were passive and we're going to flip them and make them active. China ships many of the computers. Okay, so now we know who ships many of the computers, and it's China. Therefore, we can say that is active. We know exactly who is shipping what, who is doing what. And then the other example to the example, 5 hamburgers must have been eaten by the man. Now we know that man ate the 5 hamburgers. Okay, what man? That man right there ate the 5 hamburgers. All right, and one more. Misplaced modifiers. A modifier is a word or phrase that describes another word in a sentence. Modifiers are misplaced when they do not appear next to the word they are describing. Going back to that little funny, children cook and serve grandparents. That's a misplaced modifier. So some examples are, the girls watched the squirrel hide acorns in the tree through the telescope. Well, I'm going to move this so hopefully you can see the correct sentence now. What I want you to write is that sentence and then put somewhere bad around it or something. And then the correct sentence. Through the telescope, comma, the girls watched the squirrel hide acorns in the tree. Because how do the girls watch them? Through a telescope. But if you put it at the very end of the sentence, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay? The girls watched the squirrel hide acorns in the tree through the telescope. Are they hiding the acorns in the tree through the telescope? Because that's what it's saying. But if you put it in the front, through the telescope, the girls watched. Okay, so now you know they're looking through the telescope. All right, so now it's your turn. All right, so number your paper from 1 and 2. And number 1, here's the sentence. At the picnic, we served food to everyone on plates. What I want you to do by that number 1 is I want you to tell me first, is it passive or is it misplaced modifier? Then I want you to write the sentence correctly so that it's in an active voice. Okay. Let me pause this for a second. Okay. And then the second sentence is, come on. The fireworks were watched and cheered at by everyone. So, again, where number 2 is, you're going to put, is it passive or a misplaced modifier, whichever one it is. And then I want you to rewrite that sentence so that it is active. All right, and this is our mini lesson for the day.